32 teams start the season with the same dream: get to the Super Bowl.
Say you wanna be a superstar. GBs, that's what we are. Clone style, you can't get far. Use a shot call and meet me at the bar. You think it's easy being a real GB? Been in this game for years, you can't see me. Like the rap is gone, and we bringing it back.
Look at him go! The 20, the 10, touchdown! ESPN NFL football starts now.
Since who sent? You sent for me? Now this looks like a job for me. So everybody just follow me. I bet I get that wet. We've been going on for too long. Can't get enough for it.
Hello everyone and welcome to Around the XFA with Alex Williams. I'm here today with the GM of the Vikings, John Graver. How you doing, John?
Doing great. Thanks for having me on, Alex.
I mean, your season's going great. You lost Teddy Bridgewater to, I think it was an abdominal tear somewhere or shoulder injury.
Pec strain. I also have Cordarrelle Patterson out one more week for a shoulder problem. So two of my three top offensive weapons are out right now.
Yeah, I mean, you've been rolling with Landry Jones. How's he performing?
We've had our issues with him, but Landry's doing all right, filling the void. The game plan had to change a little bit once the quarterback went out, obviously, so we're more of a tempo offense, trying to slow the game down, run it, play action passes.
I mean, you have the best runner in the league in Adrian Peterson. Yeah,
don't get me wrong, it's great to have him. It's nice to rely on him, but I'd like to relieve the load, especially since he's 31 now.
Yeah, so somebody younger and more experienced a little bit, like not too old, but just enough to be experienced. And how's your wide receiver? I mean, your Landry Jones isn't passing the ball good. He's not doing the job correctly. Do you see yourself hiring another quarterback because of Teddy Bridgewater's injury, so much like a Brian Hoyer for Johnny Manziel?
I've thought about it, but right now I have Landry and Matt, and I think once Landry gets some experience and we boost up his confidence a little bit, he's going to be adequate.
Yeah, so basically what you're saying is it's just that he's not experienced enough. Nobody gave him the help he needed when he got out of college, and.
Right, exactly. And Landry definitely has some qualities we really like about him. He has a really strong arm. He's fairly accurate in the short game. It's just his deep accuracy is really tough right now.
Yeah, I understand. And how's your defense playing?
Defense is playing great. On the back end against the Eagles, we got torched pretty bad, but the talent's there. I just have to put these guys in a position to succeed, and they'll perform for me.
I mean, you had a tough loss today with just a field goal to the Bears today, and tough loss, but you did pretty well.
Actually, that was a great win.
Oh, you won the game?
Yeah, believe it or not. There were some interceptions exchanged towards the end, and I kicked the 48-yarder with time expiring.
I think I only got to watch the last few minutes of the game, sir, and whoopsies, that was not on there. But what did you think about John Boathouse attacking Mr. Junior's wife and me?
Well, whatever it takes to get somebody fired up. I don't really know if that's a legit thing to do, but every now and then people want to pick fights, so more power to him. I don't think this is when he's going to win, though.
Yeah, I mean, Mr. Watson's lawyers is just crazily awaiting him, and what do you think about this money crave?
The money crave, we'll see how this plays out. Unfortunately, I don't have much faith in Mr. Watson's lawyers. He's kind of a two-bit sham, so we'll see how it plays out.
I mean, how are you thinking about you should have security guards in your place, man. I mean, you don't know if John Boathouse is coming to take revenge. I mean, he's a Green Bay Packers fan, so.
John Boathouse, I'll even give him the address if he wants to come and pay me a visit. We'll see how that plays out for him. I don't like his chances.
Well, he's probably watching the podcast, so, I mean, go ahead and give the address to the stadium or wherever you want to meet at.
Well, he's got my message. He can send me a personal message there. I don't know if I need all 30 of us knowing where I live.
Or all 31 of us.
Yeah, I got Moth right around the corner. I don't need him stalking, trying to steal my dog or my woman, so.
We all know how Mr. I don't even know I think his name's Jared, Mr. Jared, how he rolls.
Yep. He rolls hard, we'll put it that way.
No, he went to Jared.
He went to Jared.
Yeah, so, thank you for your time, Mr. Graver, and all well to you, man, and thanks for your little entry update. Oh, and one more thing.
Sure.
How is your draft stats, and what are you looking for during the regular season?
During the regular season, I'm just trying to progress a few key positions. I mean, it's pretty much Super Bowl and bust in Minnesota. We've got the roster set up, so there's no excuses. Anything short of that's just going to fall on the coaching staff and myself for not getting it done. Players are there. We just got to put them in a position to succeed. So, I've heard rumors that you have a couple of draft guys going. I heard a trade going on. There's been some preliminary talks with Mr. Watson down in Atlanta, talking about making a.
That's not Mr. Watson. It's Mr. Goodell, sir. I mean, Mr. Goodell. Mr. Goodell, basically. Well, Mr. Watson owns the Falcons. He's bought into the Falcons and just became commissioner. I'm sorry for correcting you. That was Goodell's team before. I'm sorry.
Well, that seems like a conflict of interest. I don't think the GM can own a team. That seems a little biased, doesn't it?
I mean. Apparently, he has a son named Michael Watson Jr., so.
I don't know. It might be a sham there. We might have to get
some
Mr. Boatwright or whatever it was up there to pay him a visit.
Yeah, you never know. But do you know what he's offering or what you want? I think I have an idea of who you want. But
yeah, to be perfectly honest, I don't want to disclose anything because I don't want to give anyone an edge on what might happen. There's another possibility out there with a few other teams too.
Just because I want to start this juicy gossip, I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure you're looking at Julio Jones, if I had to guess.
I won't confirm nor deny who I'm looking at or who I'm offering up, but
I think it's Julio Jones. Just we've already caught you.
Well, there's a few other teams I'm talking to too. I don't want to discredit them, but we're not going to put them out there. Don't need the other league knowing what's coming at them. So
yeah, so I understand. Thank you for your time, Mr. Gaber, again, and hope it's all well with you, and hope you come back maybe to the podcast one day.
All right, thanks, Alex.
All right, everyone, have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the video beforehand. If you did, please like the video. And go to our webpage at www.daddyleagues.com/XFA if you want to join our league. Thank you. Everybody have a great night.